feel like I'm doing can I say hoe train? Is that still acceptable?
Ooh,
Mm.
it's acceptable here.
Yeah, it
You
is. Haters, welcome back.
haters, what's happening?
It's the hater call. That's the hater call, everybody. Yes, sir. We're back for
How y'all doing? We're here.
another episode of your favoriteest and greatest and latest and all that fun stuff, the Section 8 Wrestling Podcast. I'm Billiam.
I am Kills at Wills.
And I just up and stole the intro from Kills. He says no, but I
You're so
did. But
smart.
that's okay, because we're friends and we share.
Absolutely. And sharing is caring, as
Mm.
we know. And what are we here to do? We're here to do what we always do in our fun little corner of the internet, and that is bring you the WWE weekly recap. That is Monday Night Raw. But first, we gonna hee ha woo pass it over to my man Billiam. He's gonna give us that Friday night SmackDown rundown. Let's go, Billiam.
Woo! SmackDown is super fresh in my head. It emanated from Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
And I was just saying to you off pod, it's cool that they're going to a lot of smaller cities that they haven't been to in a long time. Like
Mhm.
we saw Laredo, Texas. We see
Yes.
Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Yes.
Uh, we just saw that they're coming to Oakland, which is they haven't been to Oakland in a long time. So
Woo!
we're going to be going back to the Coliseum. Well, I guess the arena,
Mhm.
but
Right.
same parking lot.
Right.
Anyway, but that's weeks ahead. We're in Tulsa tonight.
We're told for the night.
Ah, and you know it's another Friday, another SmackDown where the WWE champ Cody Rhodes kicks off another episode. And basically he teases, "Oh, I broke my eye bone, my orbital bone, and my medically cleared." Spoiler, he's medically cleared to compete.
All right. All
Woo!
right,
So
QB1.
then he says, "What's next?" But instead
Let's
of
talk
what,
about it.
it should have been who's next because Ricky Saint's music hits.
Oh,
Yes, sir. Yeah, that the pose that you dislike.
whatever that is. That
Anyway, Ricky Saints makes his way down the ring. He
debut.
tries he does it, he talks, he's pretty good. He tries his little Friday Night Saints line, didn't land. It did not land. But
Hmm.
we're gonna keep trying. It's his first night on SmackDown.
Right.
We're workshopping here.
Right.
So anyway, uh didn't land. Basically, that leads up to Cody Rhodes taking on Ricky Saints later on in the evening.
Okay. All
So
right.
that's just showing you Ricky Saints is here, and I'm gonna face the champ tonight. Sure, why
I
not?
wonder if at any point he's ever been like, welcome to Saints Row, or if he has something that's Saints Row in his
Mm,
repertoire. Hmm.
should. Those
Hmm.
games are fun. Remember those games. Those games are
Yeah.
fun. We get to Kathy Kelly is talking to Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss about their
Ease.
fatal influence problem, since
Hmm.
it is 3-on-2 there. And
Yes.
before anybody could speak, Rhea says, "I have a solution for that," and she proposes that she be the third. Alexa's like, "Oh yeah, that's a great idea." Charlotte's like, "No, I'm good." And
Of course.
she's like, "I get that you little goth girls are having a little thing, uh, but it's just it three's a crowd. It's two, Charlotte, Alexa, we're good. Thank you." And then she goes to leave and she was like, "I was trying to make it a dramatic exit." And she's like, "Oh, she was trying to make a dramatic exit. I guess I gotta go." So she leaves too. So she is off for her Charlotte's match
Hmm.
against JC Jane of Fatal
Oh,
Influence.
yes.
We're going to be seeing a lot of these three women, especially JC Jane,
As we should.
because they had a wonderful match between the Queen and the Rook at this point. So much so that JC
Interrupt
Jane
little
actually,
section. All right.
yeah, JC Jane actually picked up the victory, which was
She
surprising by
did.
a lot of people. She is showing up. She is here to stay, and she is real, kids.
She is
So,
real kids.
uh,
Check me out.
be be on the alert for JC Jane and Fatal Influence.
Yep.
Next up. We see Byron Saxton talking to the blah, 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 WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Paige and Brie Bella.
Hmm.
They're here. They're champs. They have a match later on in the evening. I don't
Okay.
remember if they mentioned that, but they're still here and they're talking and they're yeah, they're Paige and Brie Bella. Woohoo. We see another misunderstanding between Damian Priest and R-Truth. He comes upon Truth talking to Fraxium, and Damian Priest takes it as he had being offered a tag team match by mistake. And he's like, "No, we were talking about taxes." He's like, "What do you mean taxes?" He's like, "I'm an expert." It's like, all right. So inadvertently, it's going to be, which is next, Damian Priest and R-Truth defending the tag team championships against Fraxium.
Okay. All right.
Just to get another tag team on the show. Fraxium was never going to win, but they're still fun to watch.
Right.
In the end, Truth hits all of John Cena's best spots, and
Hmm.
Damian Priest picks up the victory. But right after the match happens, Tala Tonga comes out of nowhere and destroys all four with Solo Sikoa barking orders from ringside. So it was just the two, because I don't know if you saw, but JC Mateo and Tonga Loa were part of the WWE happening releasing.
Yes.
Um, so MFT is now down to three.
Yes.
But on this particular night, it was just the two, consisting of Solo and Tala Tonga. So they wrecked house, they stood tall, um, and there was that. But still, tag team champions, Damian Priest and R-Truth.
Yeah.
We get a little cutscene, or just in the back, where Miz and Kit Wilson are trying to trap Danhausen. So they set up a briefcase with free human monies, intending for some sort of trap to get Danhausen. So they go hide. Danhausen comes up. He opens the briefcase. He's like, "Ooh, human monies," and he takes it. He's like, $400, and it's like stacks of like hundreds, which turns out to be $40,000.
Right.
So he's like, "Well, I can do some things with this monies," and then he just runs off. So Kit's like, "Oh, that's weird." Like they're puzzled why nothing went off. Miz is like, "That was $40,000 of my money." And then they open the briefcase, and just a puff of smoke just hits them. It's like baby powder or something. It's like, what was gonna happen, regardless of if it worked or didn't. Just
Right.
anyway, just another
Okay.
fun moment with that.
Yep. They're just rolling it along.
Yeah. Which takes us to our next. Oh no, sorry. Um, I forgot. After Tonga and Solo Sikoa wrecked house, Solo Sikoa spoke, and basically he has beef with Jacob Fatu as well.
Mhm.
I I don't understand why but he's somewhat being inserted, trying to in this main event picture too. The Usos come out and they say, Solo, younger brother, back off until Roman's done. Then
Mhm.
you can have Jacob whenever you want, but until then, back off. And he
Right.
laughs, whatever. And then like, we're not asking, we're telling you. And he's like, okay, so it's okay, okay, so that's that. Which brings us after that, the whole Danhausen thing, to our next match, which surprisingly was not the main event. It's Cody Rhodes taking on Ricky Saints.
Okay.
So this was like mid-show. Here
This
we
is
go.
kind of a AEW throwback a little bit. Cody was in there, and then he was known as Ricky Starks back then.
Correct. At one point, Cody had said, "What's the difference between us fighting then and now?" And Ricky was like, "I see your eyes a little messed up. Your legs are messed up. You still have some staples in the back of your head. You're about." He's like, "Those three title reigns put about 30 years on you, and I'm the same age." So he's like, "That's the difference."
Yeah.
So anyway, it's a solid match.
Yes, it is.
It gives the world a chance to see what Ricky Sainz can do. Being that he is former NXT champion and North American champion, I believe as well. So he can go, but now he's on a grander stage. So we're gonna see a lot more Ricky Saints in the future. But in the end, Cody Rhodes is your winner. But as
Yeah.
soon as Cody Rhodes' arm is raised, the belt is handed to him. Gunther comes out of nowhere and puts him to sleep.
Gunther?
Gunther, Gunther.
The ring general!
Absolutely. It is also that time of year where people are going to be jumping back and forth on shows and rosters are going to be shaken up. So I'm assuming this is one of those shakeups where Gunther will be on SmackDown for the foreseeable future. Duh,
All right.
duh. Yes,
This is what
sir.
happens when we don't have a draft anymore. People just kind of, as stories needed, just
Right.
right.
Just all right, here we
Okay.
go. Just throw him over
Yeah,
to
great.
SmackDown. Let's go.
Yeah.
Next up, Danhausen comes out in his Danhausen mobile and talks about how he found 400 of the Miz's dollars and proceeds to throw it into the crowd. And then he's like, all right, who wants a free t-shirt? And everybody cheers for that. Miz comes out and he's like, all right, I've been cursed. He actually admits it. And he's like, I will be your mentor, Hausen. And he was like, "Oh my God, this is great!" And then so they talk a bit. Kit Wilson's music hits. He seems a little jealous, but when the music starts, I don't know if you saw, Danhausen was dancing to the music as Kit Wilson was going to come out, and it's like, "Oh, hey, I love this song." So he comes out, and basically it's an ultimatum: either pick Danhausen or pick Kit Wilson. It's like, shake the hands, and the Miz will be their next mentor. So of course, he goes for Danhausen. Like they do the whole boo,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Goes for Danhausen, shakes
Yep.
his hand. Kid's like, oh my God. And then just they're celebrating. Miz from out behind goes and hits Danhausen. They proceed to beat him up pretty bad, expecting Danhausen to do some sort of mischievous trick. Doesn't happen. Miz and Kate Wilson just stand tall, and Danhausen's down.
Messed up, man. No sense of
Yeah.
humor.
No, man, bummer.
Just just be nice to the dude. You'll get the curse off there, Miz. Whatever, man.
Yep. After that, our next match, Royce Keys beats Angel of Angel and Berto. That's about it.
Yeah. Which I found it kind of like, well, dang, we saw that at SmackDown.
Hmm.
It was the exact same match, pretty
Hmm.
much. Unless he fight the other dude, but I'm pretty sure no, I think he fought the other guy. So now he just fought. Yeah. So
Same
it's like,
match, different guy.
yeah, it's like,
So
great, cool.
yeah. So that I get there's just he's one of those guys where he's really big, like powerhouse, no pun intended, and they're just trying to show off how strong he is, and you just push him in kind of squash matches. So that's what we're getting from Royce Keys for the time being. So after that, Kathy Kelly talks to the new Women's United States champion and birthday girl. Her and I share birthday, similar days, pretty close. But Tiffany Stratton, she's talking and she wants to initiate her own open challenge. Which first to pop up is Chelsea Green, and she's like, "Yay, look at me, cheer! I'm on 2 feet."
Right, right.
So it seems that her and Tiffy are kind of buddy buddy.
Okay.
And then Julia and Kiana James come out, and obviously Julia wants a rematch, and
Okay.
Tiffy's like, "Okay, you're right." So next week, I'll put a title up against you, and she points to Kiana James, which put a smile on my face because we haven't seen Kiana James fight in a while, and that match is going to be great.
But okay.
Open challenge. She can do
Poor,
whatever she
poor,
wants.
poor Julia. By the way, we rolled a quick mention. Since the time that we have done this, my man over here did have a birthday. So everybody, go ahead and say birthday to my man, Billiam over there. Happy birthday to my guy over there. And also,
Happy
as a special little layup, the wonderful man who came up with the idea and who put the church together was ours, our guy Chava. His birthday, that's his birthday tag team partner.
Same
Happy
day.
birthday to him. Want to say it. And then it's also happy birthday to my mama as well. We miss you so much. And so May 6th, great day. All right. Just wanted to get that out.
All right. Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Appreciate the love. Woo! Yes, basically, Tiffy is going to take on Keanu James next week for the United States Championship.
Okay.
After that, Jacob Fatu finally shows up to the arena. People have been asking about him all night. And he runs into Royce Keys, who apparently him and Royce go way back, about 15 years, give or take. So they were talking about that. Royce Keys is hyping him up. He's like, yeah, that's Roman Reigns. He's like, but you're Jacob Fatu. You're from the streets. Like, we take everything that we want. Blah blah blah. And then out of nowhere, Tala Tonga spears Royce Keys through a table like into the wall, and
Ooh,
then he choke slams Jacob Fatu through some tables.
ooh,
Man, it
ooh.
was intense. Comes out of nowhere and takes out both of them.
Tonga. They're
Yeah,
starting to turn
yeah.
him up, I guess. That's good, man. Let's go. About
Next
time.
up, we see the gingerbread man suit standing in the ring, and Sami Zayn comes on out. And he's getting a little more unhinged every week.
Okay.
He has some, I mean, I would say weird grudge, but we know what the grudge is about with this gingerbread man suit, and he proceeds to destroy it. And about halfway through destroying it, pulls off one of its gumdrop buttons. Poor guy.
The gun drop buttons.
Thank you. Set up, bump set spike, as we
That was
do.
great. Yep, yep.
Trick Williams runs out with his belt, which I thought was funny. So he's running with his belt in his hand, and then he puts it down and then slides in the ring slowly, and then still gets the edge up what do you call it? The pissed up on Sami Zayn, beats him up. Sami Zayn retreats, chases him off. End of the segment.
Oh, damn.
Next match is the aforementioned Paige and Brie Bella defending their women's tag team championships. I got it off that time against your favorite name, the Irresistible Forces, consisting of Nia Jax and Lash Legend.
Okay. All right.
It's a fine match. I mean, from what we can expect out of the two large ladies in Tiny Brie Bella. Um, they did something where Nia was very fresh and she just kind of pushed over Brie Bella in the end. She was going for her slam and Paige kicked her leg out, so she fell backwards, and then Brie just kind of laid on top of her in like a jackknife pin and somehow got the victory and then rolled out of the ring. I was like, okay, but they reiterated as Nia got in the ring, a very fresh Nia Jax.
All right.
Guess who said that in that accent? And so Brie Bella somehow puts all of her 100-pound frame on Nia Jax and picks up the win. But here we are, and still tag team champions, Paige and Brie Bella.
They'll uh they'll right this ship at some point. Maybe this will be a SummerSlam thing, maybe a Saturday Night main event thing. The
Hopefully a sooner rather than later thing.
same. They need to fix this. They need to fix this. This was the problem with just pivot and have somebody else win.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
Yep.
No.
Here we are.
Here we are.
So we get a couple. Sami Zayn is talking to Nick Aldis in the back, and he wants to make it official. Trick also confirmed he wants it. So at Backlash, it'll be Sammy versus Trick for the United States Championship.
Oh,
Also, Danhausen comes running into the office and also demands a match against The Miz and Kit Wilson at Backlash.
yeah.
Nick Aldis says, fine, but find yourself a partner. So he's like, oh man, that's work. And he runs off. So another couple matches added to the Backlash card.
Indeed.
Which brings us to our main event of the evening.
Let's go, baby! Get to me now! Woo!
It is Jimmy and Jay, the Usos, taking on younger brother Solo Sikoa and Tala Tonga of the
Hmm.
MFT.
Hmm. Hmm.
It's a great main event. You have Tala Tonga being the big man throwing around both Usos. Jay gets the hot tag, does his little thing. Solo is barking calls and just being kind of funny and just being Solo. It's an entertaining main event.
Okay.
What happens, how it ends in the end, obviously.
In the end.
Jacob Fatu flies out of nowhere, takes out Tala Tonga. So the bell rings. Disqualification doesn't matter. Jacob Fatu is going after Tala and Solo Sikoa, beat him up. He hits Tala with some stairs, and then he slides in the ring, puts the Tongan death grip on Solo Sikoa for a bit, so he drops. Tala gets back up, he flies out. Tala catches him. The stairs are set up conveniently in front of the announce table. It's like, oh, he's gonna put Solo or Jacob Fatu through the table. Nah, as he tries to, he puts the Tonga. Jacob puts the Tongan death grip on Tala Tonga, which kind of weakens him. And then Samoan drops him through the announce table. I'm like, man, insane.
Dang.
So Solo's down. Tala's down. You see the Usos standing in the ring. Jacob gets in the ring. They have a little stare down. Jacob Fatu just rocks in between, right through him, shoulder bumps both of them, gets out of the ring, uh, grabs a microphone, and he says, "Tell your boy Roman that I'm coming for him."
Oh
Uh,
boy.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All gas, no brakes. Credits.
Woo! All right.
SmackDown.
All right. Well, dang.
Ooh, but please, let's hop to Monday so I can hear about Raw.
Monday Night Raw came to us live from Omaha,
Pew, pew,
Nebraska.
pew.
Peyton Manning's favorite audible call.
Omaha.
Yep,
Omaha.
Nebraska. Roman Reigns is coming out. He's looking for Jacob Fatu. He's ready to get this thing going. And Pierce is like, hey, 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 Jacob Fatu's not here yet.
All brakes, no gas, Roman.
Yeah, he's not here yet. Turns Seth Rollins is there. Seth's just like, hey man, you're in my way. I need to go say something. Great. Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say something. So Seth Rollins is making his way to the ring, and then he is attacked from behind by Braun Breaker on his way out to the ring. Lifts Seth up. He tosses him. Wrestling security comes out, but they are useless. They just keep brawling, 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 brawling. Hits Seth with a big spear, and Braun Breaker is making his presence known. He's giving it to Seth, just letting him know, oh,
Yep.
man, I'm him. So that brings us to a little Judgment Day promo. Judgment Day's in the back. Liv tells Roxy, "Hey, so I was watching Netflix last week, and I watched the show, and I noticed that you let Finn, you kind of let Vicky Vale into the back cave. You let Finn into the clubhouse. What's
Yeah, she's like, I shouldn't
going on
have to
with
found out on Netflix that you let him in. And she's like, I didn't let him in. I told him to
that?
leave.
Well, I love it because Roxy's just like, well, if you saw it, then you saw what happened. He came in, and I told him to leave. And basically, Liv just goes, well, I just want to make sure there's no more secrets because that wouldn't be very good. No more secrets, Roxy. So
Mm,
there you go. That brings us to our match. The reason why she wants to bring up Finn because it is Finn Balor against JD McDonough, and Dirty Dom is in his corner. These two always have a good match. They have wrestled before. It's going good, but it is with this Judgment Day kind of backdrop. So what we have is Dirty Dom is out there. He's doing his heel tactics. Jessica Carr gets wind of it. You're out of here! Kicks him out. But Roxanne at one point does come out, and she does seem a little bit distant from the other two. You have Liv and Raquel kind of cheering on JD, and Roxy's kind of looking kind of just a little
mhm.
distant. Before Dirty Dom is kicked out, he got the hammer that
Hammer
you
for
use
the
to ring
bell.
the bell. He's able to sneak it to Liv. Liv sneaks it to Roxy, and Roxy hits Finn, and JD takes advantage. So the winner is JD McDonough. Judgment Day celebrating in the ring, but Roxy still doesn't look too happy. So this Judgment Day saga is still kind of rolling on a little bit. So we'll just see how it goes. Jackie Redmond is backstage. She runs into Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins just basically tells us, "I'm ready. I'll be ready for Backlash, and I ain't dead yet." So he's ready.
Right.
That brings us to the Vision. The Vision, they're back there. Braun and Co. are back there making fun of Seth. It looks like that since Braun Breaker got a little pop with his little
Oh, yeah.
impersonation,
Yeah,
now
now he's running off with it.
he wants
Yeah.
to. So he's doing that. Logan Paul doesn't want to hear any of that because he's mad. Logan
He's
Paul
real mad.
mad, William. He's big mad. He wants that Joe Hendry.
How can
Oh,
you
he wants
tell? How can
now.
you tell he's mad?
he, because I was talking about it.
Because
Oh,
he's
he,
shaking.
he was making fun of me, and no one makes fun of me.
You can't
So
fire Logan Paul. I'm Logan Paul. You can't fire me. Blah blah
exactly.
blah.
Paul Heyman comes out and he's just like, whoa, 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 kids, kids, kids. Everybody just calm down for a bit. Can we calm down? I don't want you going out there fighting uh Joe Hendry because I don't want anybody going to jail. Okay. So in that case, Austin, you're gonna go fight Joe Hendry. So it's gonna be Austin Theory and Joe Hendry.
And then
Later.
Austin Theory, all serious, is, "I'm gonna do it, and you're
Yeah.
not gonna have to hurt it because I'm Austin Theory." It's like, okay,
They gotta figure something out with that kid. In ring,
they
he's
do.
great, but they just
He needs some sort of character because his in ring
something.
is great.
Something. That brings us to our next match. It is Penta teaming up with Javon Evans, Mr. Bouncy versus Rusev match, teaming up with All Ego, Ethan Page. And hey, Javon does this is a Javon show out party. He even gets a big hot tag at one point. He does his suplex kip up, which still looks great. Ethan Page does this move. I don't think I've seen it before, where he's got Penta standing on the side and he basically pulls the apron curtain that
That was
makes
good.
Penta fall. I thought that was
Yeah.
I have not seen that before that I can remember.
No, same.
Uh, and while this is all a really good match, everybody gets some good pops off. Ethan Page is looking good. I think he's a really good call up. I'm excited that he's here. But because of that trip up, Rusev attacks Penta, throws him back in the ring. Ethan Page takes advantage. So your winners are Ethan Page and Rusev. Ethan Page trying to celebrate Rusev a little bit, and at first Rusev's like, hey, kind of pushes him off, just like, no, hey,
Yeah.
you know, we're not we won, but we're not friends. Okay, it's not how it's
Yeah.
going down.
I love the fact that I noticed when Javon Evans did his suplex and the kip up, uh, I think you had told me that he did some interview that where he tries to make it look more real and authentic, to make it look
Yes,
like he purposely tries to look like he messed something up.
like
So when he
yeah,
Yeah, so like when he did the kip up and he kind of slipped a little bit, I'm like, I'm starting to notice little things like that. It's like he probably did that on purpose. He
uh-huh.
probably did that on purpose. So it's very cool. Like it's something that you've never seen before. So it's again, we've been watching for 40 plus years at this point. It's just still seeing new things and new gimmicks. It's very fun. I can't wait to see what this kid's gonna come up with.
And I think about it like this, even on a kind of a trick you level. I'm pretty sure this isn't going on, but if you think about it, he's kind of given himself a lightweight cover if he does botch.
Right.
Because now the stories out there like, oh, he meant to do that. It's like, did he?
Yep.
So in a way, it's a little smart, kind of give yourself a little
Absolutely.
cushion. But
He
I
knows
do
what he's doing.
absolutely believe that he overdoes stuff because you can kind of see it when he wrestles. It's something you kind of look at now that we've thrown that out there, right?
Hmm.
But yeah, I was just thinking about that too. So then that brings us to a pretty cool part of the night, something I was waiting for. It is the official contract signing of one Soul Ruka. She is officially on Raw. But before we can get any of that going on, here comes big time Bex. It's the man, Becky Lynch. She's going to interrupt and says like, look. I had some allotted time to come and say some stuff, and this is during my allotted time. What are we doing here? And she's giving Adam Pearce the business. And so Rook is like, hey, so the longer I'm here, the more I'm realizing that people are right about you, Becky. Oh yeah, that I'm this and great. Like, nah, that you're just kind of, like a stuck-up bitch. Signs
And it's
it.
not just her saying that.
It's not just me saying that. Becky asks so Rook like, who even are you? And Pierce is and you're like, oh, Pierce, are you going to do your job and let her talk? I know you're not good at your job, but you're going to let her talk to me like that. Pierce Soul says, I'm the one that's going to snatch your soul. Hits the soul snatcher on her, does a little bit of a botch, which WWE kind of edited out in some of the replay
I
things.
saw that. Yeah.
Funny. But she does hit it all in all, besides a little small botch. A pretty good showing. So Ruka is here, everybody. She is here on Raw. That goes to Jackie. She finds the Usos, and the Usos basically say OTC is going to take care of it. Jacob's in hot water. There you go.
Yep.
Brings us to our next match. It is that Joe Hendry versus Austin Theory match. We come back and we are getting the Fire Logan Paul songs. Logan Paul doesn't like it. It is an okay match. It doesn't get a lot of time to breathe. Logan Paul interferes. The winner is Joe Hendry by disqualification. The Vision is beating up Joe Hendry. The Street Profits come on out. Braun Breaker comes on out. Chaos ensues. Seth Rollins comes on out. Montez Ford does a really good jump in the corner, jumps over and just hits everybody, which is really great. Braun hits Seth with another sphere, and yeah, and it hits he hits Seth with a second.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny. So
They're
yeah,
having fun with each other. It's
So
gonna
there
be
we go.
great. It's gonna be a great
So
match.
that situation is still heating up. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the Street Profits trying to go for those belts at one point. There might even be a triple tag team thing going on, a six-man tag at some point.
Yeah.
Uh, Jackie in the back, she's interviewing Judgment Day. Raquel is telling Bella and Paige that, hey, y'all should just come to Raw and put the belts up here. To which I went, so we're just jumping from
Hmm.
show to show if that happens. Like it's just not even a thing anymore. But no, Bailey and Lyra come over and they're like, hey, we would kind of like our shot at all this, unless you feel like you need your family to kind of help you out in all this. And Liv goes, well, see, family is what helps you win, unlike you losers who don't seem to have one. And then they
Oh.
just that's the end of it. That's just the end of all that. That brings us to our next match, which I thought should have been the main event match wise. It was not. It is Obafemi. He's continuing his open challenge. So who's going to come on out? And by the way, I'd just like to say it has been 122 days since Obafemi dropped the NXT championship, and he is not a champion again of some kind. Just reminding everybody of
All right.
all that.
Keep that tally going.
Who goes on ahead and answers the call? Why? The Alpha Academy music hits, and Tazawa comes on out with with Otis and Maxine Dupree. They come out, and Tazawa gets in the ring. He gets hype. He looks at Oba and changes his mind.
Nope.
He's gonna turn
He's
around.
like,
He's gonna tag in the big guy. So we get the match between Otis and Obafemi. It's not exactly a squash. They let them do this thing where Otis hits him, pow, and he stands to it at the ropes and pow, and they're gonna go back and forth, and it's two big dudes just slugging it out. Oba does pick him up and toss him, does the spit, beats his chest, is does this thing where he would do the oh his
fall
finish.
from grace.
Yes, dude is he's going like he's gonna do the fall from grace, kind of points to his head like no, 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 no. He sets Otis up in the corner, kind of gets some leverage, then picks him up, then drops him, gets the 1, 2, 3. Obafemi. While I do like seeing him do whatever, I don't want this open challenge thing to go for too long.
Give
But
him
we'll see how
purpose.
it plays out. We'll see how it plays out.
Give him purpose. Give him gold so he
Yeah.
can be untouchable for a while.
Then we have a nice little sit down. It's Io Sky and Oscar. Basically, Io is saying, you meant a lot to me. I loved you, but I've got to beat you at Backlash." And Oscar saying, I just want to cut you all the way out of my life, and I'm gonna do that at
You were
Backlash.
disrespectful, so you got
I
to
no
go.
longer need you. And so that is now the reason they are going to fight at Backlash. So it
Yep.
will be Io Sky and Oscar at Backlash. Also, it's going to be Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker at Backlash. It's going to be Fatu and Reigns for the championship, and we'll get to that contract signing in just a moment. But first, we have a main event of the evening. It is so it's Los Americanos, which is Bravo, Rayo, and El Grande Americano versus OG, OG El Grande Americano, and what we know are Brutus and Julius Creed, but they are now uh Bruto and Julio Credo, and
Yeah.
they're wearing masks. And this whole match is there's moves, there's this and that. The winners are the Credo brothers and OGO Grande Americano.
It's to get hype for the mask versus
All the
mask
setup for the
match at
mask v
AAA.
mask, which is this is really in towards AAA. So
Yeah.
there you go. Um, Announcement for Backlash is that Cena will be showing up at Backlash. He has a big announcement for a big history making announcement for everyone. There's already speculation about what it would be. I predict it's just going to be something about the WWE club so they can plug that. Um,
Yep.
that's what I.
Yep.
So
Probably.
that brings us to the end of the show. It is the big contract signing with Roman Reigns and Jacob Fatu. They both come out. Roman says, this is about respect. You got to have respect. The family doesn't use the tongue and death grip against family. That's something sacred. Not everybody can do that. Why would you do that? And Jacob's like, look, man, I'm not going to slow down anything. I need everything that you have because I need to take care of my household. I got to take care of this. And Roman goes, oh, you want to take care of your household? I'm taking care of all households with this. and you want to come and take it from me. So it's really just about a whole big thing. And then, of course, no contract signing just as straight up anymore. Of course, it's a fight. Another contract signing table almost gets destroyed. Fatu does the tongue and death creep again on Roman, and there is this great shot of Roman like holding on to Pierce while he's just like. So Roman tells this really well. Fatu flips the table on him, says that he's desperate, and Fatu's coming for that title. He needs that title. You know what I mean? All gas, no brakes.
Ah,
And that is another week of wrestling. That was the last Raw before Backlash. There is a SmackDown before Backlash, but that is pretty much it. Backlash is this Saturday as of this recording, which is tomorrow.
tomorrow.
So, yeah. So that's it, everybody. Looks like Backlash is going to be pretty interesting. We'll see how Roman and Fatu goes. We'll see how all this goes. We'll see. Well, the big rumor is that Kyrie
We'll be back.
might show up like a 1 day just kind of thing, just to show up and finish the story. So we'll see. But that's it. That's our recap. I have things to do. He has things to do. We know that y'all have things to do. But before we do that, hey, Billiam,
Yo,
would you mind telling these wonderful people how they can help us out on our wonderful little corner of the internet over here?
absolutely, haters. Go ahead first if you haven't already hit that subscribe button. Also, like our videos and comment down below. Tell us what match you're looking forward to at Backlash. I'm looking forward to the main event myself. Also, tell us what you want to see more or less of. We got more lists coming up, more matches of the week, so stay tuned to our Instagram, which you can find us at Section 8 Wrestling Pod. Or if you want to listen to us, you can find us on Spotify and Apple Music.
And make sure you go on ahead and tell your friends that your favorite wrestling podcast will soon be their favorite wrestling podcast.
Thank you.
Haha. We did a little
Ah,
switching today. It's
mhm.
all good. That's why we're here for the Section 8 Wrestling Podcast. I am Kills with Wheels.
All right, Billiam.
We hope we made you laugh, and we hope we made you smile. Hope we made you think about some wrestling. And hey, we're gonna see y'all on the next one.
Bye, y'all.